Okay, so let's look at this play. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been in the same formation pretty much the last few plays, and there's a reason for that. I mean, I pretty much was taking advantage of this guy's defense. You're going to see it later in the video. But we have a drag. Sorry, that's not a drag. We have a slant on the outside right here by square. Triangle's running, and as you see, he's lit up. So that's the hot route right there. He's running an out route. This guy right here, X, running a streak all the way up the field. And so is R1, which is the right button, but he's doing it from an angle. And then you have circle running a corner route. So let's go ahead and run it real quick. So this is not man-to-man, as you see. There are people dropping in coverage. These guys right here are dropping out to cover this area of the field. I think this guy's going to end up playing the flat. This guy's going to end up guarding this area. And you have the safety dropping back over here, and you have this guy dropping back over here. And it looks like this guy on the outside is playing this area. So I'm not throwing it to triangle. As you saw, when that line is red, that's usually your hot route, and that's usually the guy you want to go to. But in this case, I know I'm not going to him because there's a defender right there waiting on it. And if I throw it, it's going to be pick sixed. I'm thinking of throwing it to square because he's running a slant, but this guy looks like he's either dropping out here or he's coming right here. Now, here's the thing. I don't know who to throw it to initially because I'm not making the right read. This guy coming underneath is pretty much, like I said, running the streak underneath, so I could probably check it down as long as this dude does not jump any of these routes coming across the field. So let's go ahead and run it a little bit. Boom. Right there. So he actually comes down and robs this slant and this little route coming out of the backfield, this little streak. And then you have this guy right here watching anything coming this direction. So I'm not even throwing it to this area. So I get out the pocket. His user is being blocked. He's rushing with Micah Parsons. I have 3 guys on him because Micah Parsons, I swear he's like a crackhead or something on this game. Like, you do not want to leave him one-on-one. So I roll out to the left, and I'm thinking of scrambling, but this guy's right here, and he might try and rush me. So if you guys that are new to playing this don't know how to playmaker, I believe it is the right stick up, because look at triangle right there. He's about to run up the field, which gives me an opportunity to throw this ball, and boom, right there. You see me releasing it? He's running up the field. He's going to make a play on it right there. A.J. Brown catches it, scores a touchdown. And if you noticed, the route that he ran was initially an out route, but we playmakered him up the field, and that's why he was able to get open and score the touchdown. So that's a win for me in a situation where things didn't work out. Okay, so here's another one. So we have a streak right here, another one right here, this running back running this little angle to get to a streak. And we have another one right here with circle, out route, highlighted in red, which means that's your hot route throw. And this curl route over here. Let's go ahead and run the tape. So these guys are dropping back and playing zone coverage. No, I did not peep this at first. He just moved his safety from this area of the field right here. And when somebody does that, they're leaving this area open for an easy score. And for some reason, I did not throw it that way. I was looking somewhere over on this side, on my strong side. That's usually where I typically like to throw the ball, where more receivers are over there. But I did not notice that at first when I first started running this clip until I seen it. And so I missed that read and don't get 6 out of it. Boom, right there. He's wide open as soon as he gets behind that linebacker. This corner right here is playing, I believe, some type of flat area. He's not dropping and playing this area right here. That was this guy's job, but he moved him away. And I should have thrown it. I should have thrown it, but I didn't do it. I was looking to throw it right here, but it looks like he tries to rob it. And boom, yeah, right there he does. And so I should have thrown that to the end zone over here. I don't do it. And now look, we got pressure coming from the left side, pressure coming from the right side, and now I'm forced to throw the ball away. So I just missed a read. It does happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but I got to be able to see that when somebody moves somebody out of position, you have to find a route that can go and take that area up. Okay, so here we go. We have another play. This time, I'm empty. So I have 5 guys that are eligible to catch the ball. So I am in a empty formation. I have this guy running a streak, this guy running a drag, this guy running a little in route. Here's our hot throw right here, a slant, and then we have another drag on this side. So this is a zone read, in my opinion. We have this guy right here probably covering this area of the field or the flat route. We have this guy right here probably covering this hook curl area or somewhere in between the middle of the field. We have this guy watching anything on the flats, probably outside here or inside here, but either way he's watching anything on the flats. We have this guy that's either going to rob this right here or he's going to play up here, and we have this safety over top. Let's run the tape. Alright, so let's see what happens here. He actually users this guy right here, and I think he's chasing this tight end right here because this safety right here is dropping back this direction. So I think this safety is also dropping this way. So it's splitting the field. This lets me know it's possibly cover 2. So I have the middle of the field to work with. I could try this one right here, see if I could be his user and throw the ball quickly, or I could throw it underneath here if his user tries to take this away. On this side, if I have anybody coming across the middle of the field, I might throw it in this area as long as he doesn't rob this area of the field. So let's see what he does here. He tries to chase after circle. He doesn't get there in time. Boom. I throw it right away. I said, hey, I don't think he can get there in time, so I just make the throw. Dot. And I secure the catch to prevent him from taking a big hit or fumbling. Okay, so here's another one. So I'm in the same formation that I was a couple of slides ago. This guy's running a streak. This guy's running a streak. Streak right here. Slant right here. Curl route or hitch route right there. Let's go ahead and run the tape. Alright, so right away I see these safeties down here splitting the field. So I believe it's cover 2. I was trying to throw it to this guy, but he's playing this right here. I'm not going to throw it to this curl or to this guy right there. Sorry, I meant this guy right there. That's a defender. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm not throwing it to this guy right there. We have 3 guys in that area. I wanted to throw this little route right here, but I believe he comes and takes it away. Matter of fact, he probably doesn't, but there is a defender sitting right there. So if I throw it, there's a chance he could knock the ball away or maybe even pick it off. And I was looking to throw it to square initially, but he did cover it with Gilmore. And so I did not risk throwing it. And then right there, this guy is covered on that curl route. So I essentially have nothing open, right? And so what happens is, look at the edge rusher, Micah Parsons right here. He beats the blocks, and he's about to come around and try to tackle me. So I buy time. As you see, he right there, he's getting pressure. He's about to run right at me. So I have to scramble out this way and see if I can make a play while trying to beat this edge rusher too. So right here I make a play. I'm scrambling. He switches over to Lawrence, and I'm thinking, do I take off? Do I try to throw it to somewhere on this side of the area? I'm like, no, of course not. There's too many defenders over there covering. So I'm looking to see if this guy is going to drop in this area so I can find him, and that way I can make this guy make a decision right here. So here's what happens. Boom, right there I start playmakering him, and I'm thinking about throwing it right away, right? And so I don't do it until he comes down just a little bit. This part right here where he comes down just a little bit allows me to hit him right on the side for a dot. What a play. Great throw, great recognition, secure catch it, touchdown. And that's how I was able to build on this lead. And pretty much he's going to quit here pretty soon. I think I made him quit on defense. I don't know if I scored again after this, but just wanted to show you that play. Okay, so right here is pretty much the end of the video. So this ended up being the score before halftime. He ends up throwing the ball up for grabs, and I switch on and pick it right there. So that's pretty much the video for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Any feedback, just definitely tell me, and you guys have a good one. Thank you for tuning in.